our nation has endured trials and lavished in prosperity. We have declared, make love not war, but also united we stand. Through it all, we still have our heroes. America still has, and always will have heroes in lines of civic duty, everyday circumstances, and necessary wars. Every day, the blessings of our republic allow individuals to perform their civic duties. Political campaign volunteers cheerfully call massive amounts of potential voters, lick thousands of envelopes, and campaign sit out on election day in the rain for hours. Legislators who strive to protect the Constitution realize the sacred right to ensure for its citizens. Americans from all cultures and all walks of life strive to perform their civic duties, give back to the community, and preserve the Constitution of this great nation. These citizens who realize the country they cherish may not continue without the care and efforts of the people are heroes in every aspect imaginable. In the United States of America, local uniformed individuals protect the people from danger on a daily basis. Our everyday heroes work at agencies, hospitals, and stations around the community. Yet, they prefer to remain humble when they really deserve all the fame. However, some everyday heroes may not avoid all that fame. They make it splash, quite literally. On January 15, 2009, U.S. Airways pilot Chelsea Sullenberger landed an Airbus A320 in the highly trafficked Hudson River in New York City. After taking in a flock of birds, the plane's engine shut down, forcing an emergency landing in an unlikely place. The rest of the details remain unimportant when all 155 passengers survived alive. Even on a chilly January day in the middle of a New York Thursday afternoon, Americans performed heroic acts without thought. The honorable soldiers of this country fought, suffered, and perished without thought as to why. Soldiers from every war in the history of the United States fought for their spouse, family, friends, and communities. They died at the hands of brutal enemies to preserve a democracy free of true brutality. On September 11, 2001, however, war was declared on the United States. Two hijacked aircraft crashed into both towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. At that point, the talk of terrorism, Iraq or Afghanistan remained non-existent. In that moment, there was no talk or speculation, only action. Average Joes from all walks of life realized there was a job to be done, and it was to save as many as they could. As terrified souls leapt from the highest floors of the Twin Towers, emergency personnel rushed into the buildings. When the towers came down, blood was shed. On that day, distraught children, women, and men were rescued from Ground Zero in exchange for the true sacrifice of brave men and women who would simply describe themselves as normal Americans. The goal of the terrorists was to evoke fear and shame into the American people. Yet, on September 12, 2001, Americans all over threw away political parties, ideological divisions, and petty conflicts. Heroic Americans everywhere proclaimed, "United we stand," in the midst of the darkest hour. It was this past summer when I sat on a plane beside a friendly guy in his late 40s on my way to Dallas, Texas. The seemingly awkward silence inspired him to ask what my future plans were. The small talk became a conversation I wish I had with my long-past grandfather who fought in World War II. This excitable person sitting next to me had been a career sergeant in the United States Army. After spending the 2-hour flight listening to exciting stories of Desert Storm, I realized I was sitting next to a hero. The man went through this rigorous training, warfare, and climbed those ranks to become who he was, all along protecting my rights and freedoms. The flight ended and he wished me good luck in life as I thanked him for his service. I never recall his name, simply that he resided in the beautiful hill country of Austin, Texas. Yet, his story and devotion changed my life forever. I had the honor to spend 2 hours of my life to converse with a soldier I had never met and probably will never see again. America still has its heroes. These great citizens are active in civic procedures, can be everyday hardworking Americans, or maybe troops from then and now. Yet, modern times are reflected when a scholarship topic asks the next generation if heroes still exist. Patriotism, it's diminished among many young people. Yet, through the eyes of the remaining God-willing youth, this country shall never lose its name that has been established and strengthened by the heroes prior to this generation. The God-blessing United States of America will live on, as will its heroism. Thank you all of the veterans that are here today. God bless you, and God bless the ones who have fallen and paid the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you.